So today, I'm going to tell you guys a story about how I nearly burnt out from YouTube, nearly convinced myself to take an entire month off from making videos, which I know in my mind would have led to a much longer break. But in order to tell my story, I do have to bring y'all back in time. Just a little bit. Make sure to wear your seatbelt. This gets a little bit bumpy. So here we are, a Monday afternoon, around 5 p.m. to be exact, and I was having an absolute blast playing Phasmophobia for our second channels with my best friend, Komodo Gaming. I mean, just look at that little cute face. He's so happy right now. You see, at this point in time, I had already recorded 4 videos for the entire day with Spy Cakes and Komodo Gaming. We did Gary's Mod, another Gary's Mod, a BeamNG Drive, and even a Forza Horizon 6 video. So for me, this was my 5th recording of the day, but I wasn't done yet. That's right, I still had one more video I wanted to record. Lego Batman. After months and months of doing one upload per day on my main channel, I decided to take the plunge and do a double upload. You see, I didn't really have a lot more to do for the day after Lego Batman recording. All I had to do was edit that one single video, because in the world of YouTube, we all follow a pretty simple rule. The rule is we batch record. That's how almost all gaming YouTubers do things. This allows us to always be 7 days ahead of schedule. So if something happens like an emergency or I get sick and I can't record, don't worry, I already have 7 videos in a row ready to go. But there are special occasions where you do have to record and edit something in the same day if you plan on getting it out as soon as possible, which was the case for Lego Batman. But I finished all my recordings, I finished my editing, I did my thumbnailing, and then I was off to bed. Day 2 started off just like day 1, except this time Spy Cakes was working on a bunch of his solo videos, which left me and Komodo basically on our own. So we went off and did things like American Truck Simulator, some House Flipper, things like that. You see, to stay 7 days ahead of schedule, my main channel will need 7 videos recorded per week, and my second channel, Darkoby, will need 5 videos recorded per week. So the game plan for the past 10 years has been pretty simple. Record a bunch on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, use Thursday to edit what you can, use Friday for more editing and some thumbnailing, and then hopefully, if you didn't get lazy during the whole process, you could take Saturday and Sunday off to relax. But let's get back to the story. After me and Komodo finished recording our 3 videos, he asked me, "Hey OB, how is your Lego Batman video doing?" You see, at this point of the day, I had no idea. Sure, the video released, but I don't really check how the video is doing until late in the afternoon. That way, if I release something that's really bad, it doesn't sour my mood for my upcoming recordings. So I opened up my analytics, and to my surprise, my Gary's Mod video was showing a 95% up arrow, meaning you guys were really enjoying the Gary's Mod video. But unfortunately, the Lego video did pretty poor, showing about a 55% decrease in subscriber views. But there was something special brewing in the background. I just wouldn't know it until day 3. On day 3, I decided to check how my channel did overall on the previous day with my 2 uploads. And to my surprise, the channel was up quite a bit. And this got me thinking, if I did 1 good video and 1 bad video per day and the channel was up, what would happen if I did 2 videos per day? I think you guys can see where this is going now. That's right, instead of doing 7 videos a week, 1 per day on the main channel, I would now be doing 2 per day on the main channel, making it 14 videos per week. But in order to do this, first things first, I needed a plan. So I headed down to my comment section to see which games were being recommended that I play. We had things like Roblox, Storm Chasers, more Gary's Mod, more Beams. These were great ideas. So the first thing I did was started scheduling videos. So I would bust out the Google Calendar. Everything you see in blue would be games for the main channel. Everything in red would be games for the second channel. Instead of doing 12 videos per week with both channels combined, I am now doing 19 videos per week. But the schedule was looking a little bit wrong, so I filled in the blanks. What's an extra 2 videos on top of the 19 I'm already doing, I thought? Surely I can handle 21 videos per week, and since my current week was already completely edited, uploaded, and scheduled and ready to go, all I had to do was focus on making these videos become real. But I still had to finish my current week, which I did. So Monday morning comes and me, Komodo, and Spy record 4 videos together. And then me and Komodo break off and record another 3 videos together. And remember, I don't have to edit these right away because I'm still a week ahead on schedule. So my total recordings for that Monday was 7 videos. Only 14 to go. Not too bad. Tuesday comes around and like usual, Spy Kicks is working on some of his solo videos, so Komodo decided to help me out again. Unfortunately, games kept crashing, mods wasn't working, and everything just was at a standstill. At the end of Tuesday, I only got 3 videos recorded, but it did bring my total videos done up to 10. Only 11 more to go. Wednesday came around and we decided to do the other side. We were gonna do Phasmophobia. I did a solo FNAF video, all things for my second channel, and then I returned to the main channel to do my single player stuff. I had baby videos going, okay? I did a Lego video and so many other things. After Wednesday, I had gotten 6 more videos completed, bringing my total up to 16. 5 to go. Sadly, Thursday came around and I had an emergency at my house, which took all my attention away, meaning I could not do any YouTube on Thursday. It's okay though, I still had Friday left, right? Friday comes around and you guessed it, I did 5 videos. I did it. I recorded 21 videos between Monday and Friday, meaning I could take Saturday and Sunday off still if I wanted to. But this is not where the story ends. It's only just beginning. For you see, I had the crazy idea to start streaming again on the weekends. My streams would last anywhere between 3 to 5 hours on Saturday and 3 to 5 hours on Sunday. But this guy up here, he was feeling it, okay? He was feeling great. I mean, look at that smile. That's a good smile. But little did he know, there was a storm a-brewing. A catastrophe was about to strike. Week 3 comes around and I have a terrible realization. You see, I'm no longer 1 week ahead of schedule. The videos that I needed to release this week were not edited or thumbnailed, which simply meant if I wanted to have a Saturday and Sunday off from YouTube, I would not only need to record 21 videos, but I would need to edit the 21 videos I did last week. And thinking even further ahead, if I wanted to get 7 days ahead of schedule like I've always been for 10 years plus, I would need to edit 42 videos and record 21 videos. This was looking grim. Remember y'all, I don't have a YouTube editor. Everything you see on both my channels is just me doing it. So off I went to record my 21 videos and edit whatever I could. I would always edit 3 videos per day because I would always be at least 1 day ahead of schedule. I thought I would wake up at 7 a.m. and I would start grinding out videos, Lego videos, second channel videos, whatever I could think of to record that you guys were asking for in the comment section. And I would stay on my computer until 10, 11 p.m. editing whatever I needed for the following day. It was a, dare I say, chaotic schedule. Now, fortunately for me, my wife was currently house sitting for her mother who was in Hawaii. So I was left home alone. Don't worry, I was not ignoring my wife. But what I was ignoring was my other friend group. A friend group you guys never met before. A group of dudes where we get together every night and we play things like Counter-Strike, Valorant, and Marvel Rivals, and whatever we're feeling that night. But somehow, I persevered. I recorded all 21 videos, and I even got all 21 videos of the last week edited. And then foolishly, I went to live stream Saturday and Sunday. Week 4 comes around and I'm in the same exact position I was the previous week. I need to edit 21 videos and record another 21 videos. And this schedule I would keep up for the entirety of the month. Wake up at 7 a.m., start recording around 7:30 a.m., and not finish editing and recording until around 11 p.m. at night. I don't think I have to tell you, this was extremely unhealthy. But the comment section was pretty excited, okay? Everyone was happy to see Roblox, more Storm Chasers, more House Flippers, more American Truck Simulator. Everything seemed to be good. My views were higher, the subscribers I was gaining per day was going up, and everything seemed perfect, except it wasn't. You see, despite everything doing really well for me, I was starting to crack. My mood was beginning to shift negatively. I was getting cranky during our Gary's Mod recordings. BeamNG wasn't a fun game to record anymore. It was now just another thing to record. House Flipper was taking so long to make these videos that I was rushing through everything. I was becoming agitated all the time. I was eating dinner at 12 p.m. at night and only getting a couple of hours of sleep. I had to give up working out and hang out time with my buddies. Sure, having an editor would have fixed all these things, but the prices to get that many videos edited it's quite high. So my wife ends up coming back home. Her mother comes back from Hawaii. The trip went great. Thank you for asking, by the way. And I told her what I had been up to. And she looked at me and she said, "Are you stupid?" Of course, I tried to defend myself, saying, "Look at the views, though. Look at all the stuff that's happened. Look how good it is now." And then she asked me, "Are you happy?" And my response was, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just doing. I don't know what I feel. I'm just going forward." You see, my wife is a lot smarter than me, and she knows when I'm doing stupid things. And she knows that if she just waits a little while, the stupid thing will come crashing down, and I will burn myself out, and everything will go back to normal. So I attempted another couple of weeks of 2 videos per day on the main channel, and 1 on the third, with the streams on the weekend, which brought my total amount of videos that I did for the month somewhere in the 70s, the higher 70s, because I did skip a couple of days on the second channel, which if I did it would have been 84 videos. And then Komodo messaged me and he said, "You don't have an editor, do you?" And I reminded him that no, I do not have an editor. And then he blankly stared at the chat. I can tell, I couldn't see his eyes, but I can tell he was just like, "What?" And he said, "So you did 84 recordings and 84 edits in a month?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he said that was stupid as well. My friends, they're smarter than me. So later that night, I went back down and I told my wife that I'm incredibly burnt out. And I asked her, "Do you think it would be a bad idea to take a full month off for YouTube and just kind of refresh the old brain?" And then she said, "Why don't you just go back to your older schedule where you was happy, ahead of schedule, and everything was working just as good as it's always been working? Drop back down to 1 video a day. What are you, crazy? Look at the views. We're way up there. We're skyrocketing, baby." But although the overall channel was going up, the mood was going down. But you know what? Maybe everyone telling me to do 1 video a day again was right. If you have your wife telling you to do something, and your best friends are online telling you to do something, and you're the only one fighting it, maybe I'm the one that's in the wrong. Which brings us back to current day, where I am back down to 1 video per day. My mood has improved dramatically. I have free time again in the day. My weekends, they're back. I can do stuff with my buddies. I can hang out with my wife. And overall, I'm happy again. Of course, I do see the recommendations for games like Roblox, War Thunder, Halo, so on and so forth, but I do have to remind myself that even though I want to make these videos, I'm only one person, and I can't do everything. And so ends the tale of how I attempted to do the impossible, made it possible, but in return, crushed my entire mood. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!